one of the best ever, one of the greatest captains, and one of the greatest wicket-keeper batsmen ever. Please welcome M.S. Dhoni, ladies and gentlemen. Mahendra Singh Dhoni in the house. M.S., your thoughts?
Danny, first of all, thank you so much for the wonderful introduction. And congratulations to all the award winners. These are cricketers that I've played with for a lot of years. So it feels great to see the kind of success that these guys are enjoying. And, I keep talking about the fact that we must follow the correct process, follow the basics, take care of the controllables. And these guys have done exactly that. And you can see the kind of rewards they're getting. At the very same time, the hard work that these guys have put in is something that is truly an inspiration for the budding cricketers of the future generation.
Amazing words. What an amazing human being. MSD, ladies and gentlemen. And now, moving on, from a former Indian captain who's achieved it all, to a former Aussie captain who's achieved it all. Please welcome one of the greatest legends that has ever played our game, Ricky Ponting, ladies and gentlemen. Ricky.
Well, Danny, thank you so much for the wonderful introduction. Now, I'll tell you what, I'm very, very happy to be a part of this event. And congratulations to all the award winners, by the way. You guys are absolutely amazing. Look, I reckon when we start to play cricket on the field, we're fierce, we're aggressive, we want to win. But at the same time, when we get off the field, I think we're the greatest of friends. And this is living proof of that. This event, you can see people relishing each other's success, backing each other up, and I think that's the most important thing in the world. And look, I tell you what, we could be divided by nations, we could be divided by teams, but we are united by this wonderful sport called cricket.
Ricky Ponting, as amazing words, as amazing as the pull shot that this guy used to play. Now let's call upon one of the most versatile men in the history of our game. The man, the myth, the legend, the champion of champions, Ravi Shastri.
I'll tell you what. Danny, you spoke about the fact that the party has just started. It's going to be a grand party, a grand celebration of cricket. And what I love most about these awards is the fact that along with the felicitation of the legends, you have the youngsters being felicitated on the same stage. And that will motivate them to achieve even greater heights of success. I'd just like to tell them one thing. Keep fighting the odds. Keep fighting the difficulties. Always remember, it's not about the size of the dog in the fight. It's about the size of the fight in the dog.
Ravi's words piercing through our hearts like a trace bullet. Brilliant stuff. And now, let's move on to another versatile man. The master of all trades, the man they call Sherry. Navjot Singh Sidhu, ladies and gentlemen. Danny, Ravi Bhai hit the nail on the head. Guru Champa ke 10 phool, chameli ki ek kali. Murak ki sari raat, chatur ki ek ghadi. ये एक घड़ी, ये एक रात बहुतों की जिंदगी तब्दील कर सकती है गुरु. And I love the modern player. The modern player is fearless, boss. They are fearless. आंधी हो या तूफान, बाल खड़े सीना तान गुरु, खड़ाक. And you got to be fearless in life, because if you're not fearless, you'll never get a six if you don't throw the dice. 2, I'll tell you what, they've got all the talent in the world. Jade mazboot hai guru. And you can't have the fruit without the root. 3, they're very humble, boss. आसमान को छूना है तो पैर जमीन पर होने चाहिए गुरु. They're very...
Apologies. Sorry to cut you off there, Sherry. Allow me to introduce myself for those of you who may not be aware. My name is Sir Geoffrey Boycott. I'm a former English opening batsman who scored about 8,114 runs at an average of 47.72. Nothing much, just one of the greatest ever. I'm going to needle Sherry a little bit out here. Don't worry, he's my good friend. You'll take it sportingly. Sherry, you haven't yet spoken about your favorite player, the greatest player ever, Sir Jeffrey Boycott.
You know, allow me to introduce Sir Jeffrey Boycott to all of you. He truly is one of the greatest ever. But he's blowing his own trumpet. He's like a ship stuck in a fog. He keeps blowing his own horn. You know, I don't understand. He's one of the greatest. He doesn't have to do that. Look, he thinks that the rest of us are fools. He's like the cock that crows, thinking that the sun has come up only to hear him crow. So keep on crowing. Cock-a-doodle-doo, cock-a-doodle-doo. Kamal ho gaya, Guru. Don't be like this. You know, work hard in silence and let your success make all the noise. गुरु परिंदों को मिलेगी मंजिल जरूर, ये फैले हुए उनके पर बोलते हैं. अक्सर वो लोग खामोश रहते हैं जमाने में जिनके हुनर बोलते हैं. खड़ाक गुरु, ठोको ताली. ओ अच्छा लगा गुरु, और एक खड़काता हूं आप सबके लिए. गुरु, लोहा तपता है, पिघलता है, सुलगता है, तब जाके दो धारी शमशीर बनता है. सोना खा के सुनियार की मार पिछों हार बनकर किसी हीर के गले की तकदीर बनता है. लाख आंधिया झक्कड़ तूफान झेल के कोई योद्धा इन जैसा बनता है. खड़ाक खड़काओ.
ठोको ताली.
ठोको ठोक दो गुरु, फ्री है, ताली फ्री है.
Sharang, you're so good, yeah, mimicking all the commentators. This is too good. You know what? We want to present some commentators to you, and we want to also present a situation like an unforgettable moment on the field, or a topic, or a person that is close to their heart. Okay? Make sense?
Okay, I'll give it a try.
You will give it a try. Yeah, you know how to do this. Okay, so let's have the first commentator that we can think that Sharang will do a great job with. The legend.
Tony
the
Gregg.
icon.
So for us Indians, Tony Gregg's memory is closely associated with the Desert Storm innings, so I'll try to get a bit of that in with the great Sachin Tendulkar.
Well, this little man is the nearest thing to Bradman there's ever been. Oh, and he's hit this one, Miles. Great shot. Oh, it's a biggie. Straight down the ground. The little man has hit the big fella for six. Well, he's half his size and he smashed him straight down the ground. What a player. What a wonderful player. Well, I'll tell you what, they're dancing in the Isles of Sharjah and they're seeing something absolutely special.
Wow. Okay, I don't think I'm satiated, so maybe we can think of another commentator that maybe you can try and mimic. Okay, so there we go. We've got another.
Whoa. Okay. So, as we all know, the great Michael Holding, just like all of us, has his great love affair with Test cricket. So I'll just have Michael Holding's thoughts about Test match cricket. Tell you what, a lot of people ask me, Mikey, why don't you watch white ball cricket? You don't like white ball cricket. I tell them, I love white ball cricket, but Test cricket has got to be the pinnacle of the sport. Tell you what, it's called Test cricket for a reason. It tests your patience, it tests your talent, and it tests your dedication. That's for sure.
I like it. So listen, Sharang, I was backstage and I missed a little bit of your act because I would really like to hear my favorite commentator, and I think we know who that is. So the last one more time, please. The voice of Indian cricket over all the big moments.
If I think about some big moment, it doesn't get any bigger than the 2011 World Cup for all of us. So I'll try to get that in.
Dhoni finishes off in style. A magnificent strike into the crowd. India lift the World Cup after 28 years. The party starts in the dressing room. And it's an Indian captain who's been absolutely magnificent in the night of the finals.